All right, everybody.
Here we are.
That's right. Welcome to the Great MMA Debate, Episode 2. This is Gingy.
And the Fat Man.
What up, what up?
Thank you.
All right. So this episode, we're going to be talking about UFC 280. Had some fun results there. What the winners are doing there. Bo Nickel still chirping his little ass off. Jones and Stipe.
Let's go.
We'll also throw in a little bit of Paul and Silva and a little bit of Tate with that as well. And the UFC 281 card.
This is about to be interesting.
It's going to be a good one.
This is going to be good.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start off with UFC 280 here. One of the big fights, Jan versus O'Malley. Kind of controversial decision with this one.
It really wasn't that controversial.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that.
All right, yeah, we'll get right into that. Obviously, Sean O'Malley wins by decision. I personally think Jan won the fight. He clearly won the second. O'Malley gets the third. That's fine. But I think Jan won the first on takedowns. So here's my big issue with this decision. So Jan's last fight, before this with Aljo, he lost because of takedowns. And now O'Malley, he takes him down, and he loses because he took him down. It makes no sense to me.
So the big difference to me, okay, he had all those takedowns.
Yep.
What did he do with them? Nothing.
What did Aljo do with his takedowns?
We're not talking about Aljo. When Jan took O'Malley down, how long was he down? 10 seconds? If that?
Yeah, he had some good control time. I think it was a total of a minute or so.
Yeah. Okay. But if you look at significant strikes throughout the entire fight, O'Malley had like 30 or 40 more significant strikes. That's gotta outweigh the takedowns, in my opinion.
It was close, but I watched a breakdown from the Weasel. Shout out to the Weasel.
Shout out.
Great fucking YouTube channel. He did a breakdown of the first round, and Jan outstruck O'Malley by one strike. Not much, but outstruck him in the first round. So it's close. The MMA community, I've seen a lot of fighters come out saying that Jan won.
Oh yeah, no one thinks O'Malley.
Yeah.
Like unless you're a like true O'Malley like dick rider.
Right.
You don't think he won, obviously.
Yeah.
I think he won.
Right.
Wait
a minute.
Yeah, easy. But here's the thing. He won the fight, and then I feel like they jumped him up way too fast. I don't think he deserves the number one ranking. I don't.
He just beat the number one ranked guy. So what else can you do with him?
Only in some people's eyes. In a split decision, I don't think he moves up that fast. If it was a decisive win, it makes more sense.
Okay. Well, who do you have him fight next then?
He doesn't get a title shot.
Okay.
So my thing is he's got to go him and Vera too.
Yes.
It only makes sense.
And they've been chirping at each other on Twitter too.
He beats Vera.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. When he beats Vera,
okay,
then he might get a title shot. But to put him in there with Aljo right now for a title shot, he gets absolutely mauled.
Yeah. Aljo just takes him down. Yeah. I think you need to do Aljo versus Cejudo. I think that's the fight to make. And then
wait, are we going on that topic now?
I mean, that was my next topic was
Cejudo doesn't deserve a title.
Oh shit! Come on.
Where's he been?
Huh?
Listen, this is the same conversation we're gonna have when we bring up Jones later.
Oh, fuck.
He does not deserve to come right in and get a title shot. He's got to beat somebody in the top 5 that has been fighting bantamweight. He cannot just jump in and fight Aljo.
I think Cejudo can, because it's his well, not his weight class because he was 125, but 135 was his weight class. It's not like he's jumping up another. It's not like he's going to 55.
How many fights did he have at 35?
2.
That makes him the king of the 35s?
Yeah, he beat them both.
No. Oh my goodness.
All right,
that's probably the fight they're gonna do.
Yes.
I don't agree with it. I don't think he deserves a title shot right away. He needs to fight somebody in the top 5. Give him Sandhagen.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, I do.
Cejudo's coming back for gold, and that's it. Triple C, baby. King of cringe.
Triple C.
All right, here we go. All right, so next topic, kind of overlapping from the last one. TJ have even fought in that fucking fight, man. I'm going to say it's a double-edged sword. He should have fought because he probably needs money because he hasn't fought in a while. he also gets looked down upon if you pull out,
Exactly.
especially like that. And I will say, his reputation has been so much better after that fight because I feel like he got a lot of people's respect. Everybody was talking about how tough he was. Still the CEO of EPO, but that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. If he pulls out of that fight, his career is over.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line,
he never get a title shot again.
He might not even get a fight again.
Right.
You come in, have all this hype, and then a week before you're like, oh, never mind, just kidding, I'm gonna back out. No.
Right.
But he's stupid for fighting in the same breath because now his shoulder's fucked up. He's gonna be out for God knows how long.
And that fight was not even competitive.
No.
It was like after like the first like 15 seconds, you could tell something was fucked up.
It was like after the first takedown, it was like, oh, okay, here it is.
Yeah. Like he couldn't throw that left hand, nothing. Yep. I personally, I think TJ's next move, I think he needs to retire. I really do. He's what, 35, 36, something like that.
I mean, he's done everything he could do. I mean, outside of Cejudo,
yes,
he's considered one of the best bantamweights.
He's in the GOAT conversation for bantamweights between him and Cruz.
Thank you for saying Cruz.
Yes.
So I think that's his next fight.
Oh,
so,
okay.
TJ is ranked 6th.
Okay.
Cruz is ranked 8th. Somewhere in there. Okay.
I wouldn't hate it at all.
So you make that TJ's retirement fight.
Can we do WWE loser retires?
Listen, they both should.
Right.
So
right.
It makes sense. You know, have two of the all-time bantamweight goes. In my opinion, the 1 and 2.
Yeah, I agree as well.
And you have them go out and have a barn burner.
Yeah.
It makes absolute sense. And I think you can even make that a pay-per-view main event.
I don't know if that would be a main event. I can see that as a good a 5-round co-main event.
I'll take a 5-round.
Yeah, or even like a fight night, like a headliner of a fight night. I could see that.
But it would have to be like the card would have to be stacked.
It would have to be stacked. Yeah. No, I agree. No, TJ, he's just got too many injuries. He's been out way too long. His shoulder's fucked up, but he already had surgery on this shoulder. He has surgery on both of them. I think it's just a tough road back for him. But yeah.
I think I'm with you. It's either retirement or he gets another fight at Cruz.
Now that you said the Cruz, I really like that. Let both of them go out. one good fight where hopefully they don't get too fucked up. Yeah. And that'd be it.
I would love to see.
All right, let's start off with the main event of UFC 280. Oliveira and Islam. Can we start off by saying what the fuck was Charles Olive doing?
Yeah, Islam must have one of the strongest grips of anyone that's ever been known to man. Because he barely had him there. It looked like he gave one good squeeze and it's time to tap.
Yeah.
What I don't understand.
I was really disappointed in Charles' game plan. Like, he came out super rushed. It was almost like he was scared, honestly.
I think he was.
Yeah, he was like, I have to knock this guy out. Yep. Like, I have to finish this early.
Because I think he knew he couldn't go to the ground.
Yeah.
He had to know.
Yeah. And he throwing leg, I had this written down, throwing leg kicks out with, like, no setup. The punch that got him knocked down, he's literally trying to throw, like, a fucking flying knee for no fucking reason. Yep. He just gets caught with a fucking right hand.
Yeah, because he thought standing up was the only way that he would have a shot.
Right, which if he actually had good like stand up in that fight and like picked and like stood at range, actually threw some jabs out there and shit, as opposed to just like rushing in trying to knock him out real quick, it might have worked. Yeah. But he
just got absolutely embarrassed.
Yeah, super disappointed.
And for me, I don't think he deserves an immediate rematch.
No. I think Volk. This is what we're going to go into next, but I think Volk. I think he gets the next shot, which is going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah, I don't think it's even close. Like I don't know why Volk would want to bump up to 55. I get he wants to try and be double champ.
Right.
Okay, I get it. Okay, Islam smokes him.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think Islam just works him.
It's just I just feel the size difference is going to be way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Volk's a big dude. Like, I know they keep bringing up, like, he played rugby and he was 205 pounds and all this other stuff.
Yeah, he's 145 pounds.
Right. Islam is a whole different fucking animal. He really is.
He trains to kill people at that weight.
Right. Yeah.
Like, if you look at the difference in skill level and the difference in just absolute killers between 145 and 155, it's not even close.
It's not. I mean, Volk, you have to give him credit. Like, he's beaten Holloway 3 times, and he beat, Korean Zombie and Ortega. Like, the Ortega fight was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But, like...
I don't know how he got out of that.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Good Lord. But, yeah, 55 is a whole different ballgame. I completely agree. But it's going to be a good fight. Yo, can we also talk about how the fuck I went 1 and 4 in the last fucking picks?
Yeah, I did pretty good.
Well, the only fight I won was the fucking women's fight, and I couldn't even tell you who they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I still just can't tell you how disappointing that main event was.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but it was just the outcome was super disappointing. I wish it would have went longer.
Yeah. And it just seemed like he got into an awkward position.
Yeah, and just said fuck it. I'm done.
He got the choke, and he was like, well.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, it was a good run, everybody.
Well, especially with somebody like his higher level of BJJ, you think there'd be a little bit more. But I think he was rocked too. I think he got rocked by a punch. His chin has been suspect.
He's all suspect now.
He's all suspect.
Like, first it was, he had no chin.
Yep.
Okay, when he fought Chandler, people thought, oh, okay, maybe he's got a chin now.
Right.
Because I don't know how he walked away from Chandler's punches.
Jesus.
I'll say that. And then, he gets in, and they're like, oh, he's just going to give up in his fights because he's been submitted.
Right.
He's got the look of a champion. He's got the mindset of a champion. Maybe he's not going to give up. No.
Shit's to bed.
Yeah. As soon as he gets into a choke, okay, it was fun. I'll see you around.
Should have just gone out, honestly.
Yeah. And then gets called out by Fazeev.
Oh.
And then just, I'm gonna take some time off.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna rest. Which, if that's what he wants to do,
I mean, I'm sure he's made a shit ton of money. I mean,
right.
Good for him. Take your time off.
I get it. But that's why I don't think he's even looking to get a title shot anytime soon.
I don't think he ever gets it. I think he's done. Yeah. I mean, he may win a couple more fights or something, but his time as the champion is over.
Yeah. I mean, is it worth him even taking another fight at this point?
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll still fight.
I mean, he's got how many records now? Most submission wins. Most overall wins?
Yeah.
I mean, he's done it all.
Yeah.
I mean, no one thought Cerrone would get touched. He's already been passed.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah. I mean, what more does the man have to prove? Let's roll into your boy Bo Nickel here.
Let's do it.
still talking the shit.
So I think he needs to chill.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big Bo fan.
Yeah.
He's got to relax.
Yeah, he really does.
He's calling everyone out for no reason.
What did he say? He said he could submit Izzy. Like,
yeah.
Nothing,
he said it would be absolutely ridiculous for Israel to think he wouldn't submit him quickly. Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I get it. You're a high level grappler. I get it.
Right.
Hats off to you. I've seen you wrestle numerous times. I saw you live, by the way.
If you're watching this.
Yeah, if you're watching, bro. He needs to stop. Like, he's backed out of his first fight.
Yeah.
To make his, like,
for undisclosed reasons.
Yeah.
I literally just wrote down he just needs to fight someone.
Yeah.
Like, in the UFC.
Anyone.
That kid that just that 17-year-old that just won on the Contender Series.
Yeah.
He's already got a fight. He's on 282.
Yeah.
He's on the undercard. Like, why couldn't you, Bo?
Because I think Bo thinks he's better than he is. He's good.
Right.
But I feel like he's expecting to get the big fights right off the bat. And that's not how it works.
Yes.
Like, listen, he wants a big name and he wants to fight somebody.
Yeah.
One person. Call out Derek Brunson. That motherfucker will fight you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love it.
Brunson's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He'll get in there with you.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I'd love that.
When's he fought recently?
Been
Brunson?
a while.
Right.
Been a while. Fuck it.
He's probably ready to
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
Who else is he going to fight? Whitaker has a fight with Costa. That's not going to happen.
You can't throw him against Whitaker.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then you've got Cannonier. He ain't going to fight Cannonier.
No.
Okay, and then you've got Strickland, who just fought and got his ass whooped by Pereira.
God, that was a beautiful combo,
You've
by the way.
got Vittori, who he got his ass whooped by Izzy. He's still not doing anything.
Oh, well, and he just lost to Whitaker, too. Yeah.
So, I mean, so who you got? The one guy that hasn't fought in the top 5, Brunson.
Yeah.
If they want to throw him into the Wolves, there you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it just to see if he's actually for real.
Yeah. But would Brunson take that fight?
Probably not.
No.
His risk to reward is so shitty in that situation because if he loses, he's fucked.
He's done.
He's fucked.
He's done. But then who else do you give him? He's calling out everyone.
Just because he calls them out doesn't mean he's gonna get the fucking fight.
Right. So he needs to pick somebody who he knows he's gonna get a fight with. Like,
Who the dude that he was supposed to fight? I forget his fucking name already. Levitt or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll fucking fight him again.
Yeah. I don't understand why that got thrown out the window and now it's not even being talked about. Like, he wants to fight somebody. He wants to get known. Wait to see if Darren Till actually wins his next fight.
Till might be out. He's got an eye injury or some shit.
He's always out.
That's what I said. He needs to fight Till. That would be a good fight. Yeah. I'd be down for that for his like UFC debut.
Till's what? 10? 9?
Something like that. But yeah, I mean he's lost his last couple. Yeah. It'll be and plus like we talked about last time, if he beats Till, that sets up him versus Hamzat.
Exactly.
And that's fucking amazing.
It needs to happen because there would be conversations during the match.
Oh,
Hamzat would just be talking his ear off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I feel like if he won, Bo would try to flex on him.
Oh, 100%.
And I would love it.
Oh, and it'd be Khabib and Conor, the aftermath again.
Oh, I have goosebumps. That'd be amazing. I would love it.
Speaking of spectacles, let's talk about Paul and Silva. This is one we kind of just threw on here last minute. You know what? You gotta give him fucking respect. You gotta give Paul respect. I know we don't like this guy, but Andrew Tate, who we're going to talk about in a minute too, came out with something that I saw, and he made a good point. He said, people talk about this dude like he's a YouTuber. He's not a fucking YouTuber. He's a young, athletic kid with unlimited money that's training with pro boxers. This dude is not to be taken lightly anymore.
Yep. No,
he's not.
No, he's showing the world that, when he fought Woodley, it was all about he's a Disney kid fighting a UFC champ.
Shit.
He ain't no Disney kid no more.
Well, and that's the thing. Does this... I feel like this is almost taken away from the credibility of like MMA boxing, that these guys can't go out there and can't put this kid down.
Right, and everyone still want to throw out that nomenclature that it's rigged, that everything's fake.
It's not.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna talk rigged, okay, this fight with Silva seemed more rigged than the fight he had with Woodley that went to a split decision.
Right.
Okay? Woodley, you saw him crack
Jake
he
rocked him.
into the ropes.
He rocked him.
Like, he's lucky he stayed in.
Yeah, well, if Woodley would actually do something during a fucking fight, holy shit.
But in this fight, you didn't really see Anderson hit him with anything powerful.
No, and I wonder if Anderson was almost not afraid, but like afraid of his power. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't trying to overextend.
Yeah, and I think again, we don't know what they're thinking.
Right.
But to Anderson, it's like, okay, he's known to a lot of the world as one of the best overall fighters of all time.
Right. 100%.
So does he risk it and go in and get knocked out by
just
this
go balls ablazing? Yeah. I mean, it's almost like a lose-lose for him. Right, because if you beat him, you fucking beat Jake Paul. That's fine. But if you lose and you get knocked out, you're fucking Woodley. You got fucking dude wipes on your ass. You're a fucking me.
Yeah. But then, we talked about this as soon as I saw it, with this whole bet they made.
The Fighters Union shit?
Yes.
It ain't gonna fucking happen.
I don't know, man. Do you see who else is backing it now?
Who?
George St. Pierre.
St. Pierre's been trying to back that shit forever, but
but now you've got Silva and
St. Pierre is the outlier though. Like, he is not your normal mixed martial artist.
Right.
I think the problem that they would have with that is like you would have to get everybody to come. Like, you think Jones is gonna come together for that shit?
If Silva asks him to.
Oh, bullshit.
I think the only two guys that have enough pull with most of the guys in the locker room are Silva and GSP, because everyone looks at them as top 5
goats,
best of all time.
Yeah, right.
So if they come in and say, "Hey guys, we've been through this. We did it at this level at the top. Let's do it better this time." It's
such a hairy road to go down.
I know,
because if you get half of the roster to do it, then the other half is like, "Oh no, I'll fucking fight." Like, fuck this union shit, because it's every man for themselves in that sport.
So then you take the guys that don't fight and you put them in Eagle FC.
Oh fuck! Isn't Eagle FC? Well, I mean, it's Khabib, but doesn't Dana help with that?
I think so.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
But,
I'd watch.
Do they make it to where guys that don't want to do the union go fight for Khabib?
Yeah, I mean, you could, or with his money, maybe Jake Paul starts his own MMA thing. I could see him doing that.
Which I wouldn't hate.
I wouldn't hate it either.
And what, have him, Silva, and St. Pierre all have a piece of it?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Have it be like Dana and the Fertitta brothers back in the...
Yeah. I think that's what Dana needs, like, because as much as Dana doesn't admit it, Paul gets under his fucking skin.
Of course he does.
It fucking irritates the shit out of him.
Of course he does, because he's a kid who's been right.
Yes.
And makes Dana look stupid.
Well, did you see Paul put out that video where Dana, like 3 years ago, was like, "Oh, fight fucking Anderson Silva, Jake." Like,
I did it.
Yeah.
And I won.
Yeah. You get, like I said, you got to give the fucking kid credit. You really do.
And listen, if he decides he's gonna go out and fight Andrew Tate, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. This is where I draw the line in the sand.
This will be the only time I will ever root for Jake Paul in a match, just because I can't fucking stand Andrew Tate. I think he's a worthless human being. I think he needs to get his shit rocked. And I think, I've told you this before, I said I think one of the Paul brothers is the one to do it, and I think Jake is lucky enough to have it bestowed on him.
If it was anybody else, Tate is a legitimate, like...
kickboxer.
Yes.
Kickboxer.
Yes.
Anderson was a GOAT MMA fighter.
Yes.
Anderson has more credentials, and he's still lost.
Yes, but Anderson is also almost 50 fucking years old. Tate is still in his prime-ish.
No.
He's what, 30-something?
He's alright. I think he's a little older than us.
Yeah. God, what the fuck are we doing? Jesus Christ.
We're sitting here drinking and talking about this shit. Don't you worry. But no, I fully believe that
See, the thing with Jake, he's good. I mean, I give him a lot of credit. He's still, like, his fundamentals, he still crosses his feet. Like, he still doesn't have the best defense. I think
when he gets tired, he drops his hands a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He's very open.
Yeah. And I really think, I've been saying this about every fucking fight that he's been in. I really think Tate's gonna fucking beat him if they actually do this. But I will say, I will pay fucking money for it.
I'll watch it.
I will. I'll watch the shit out of that.
So now, okay. So you've got Jake possibly taking on, you could say, one of the most hated guys on the internet.
Oh, yeah. One of the most canceled. Next to, like, Trump, right? Yeah.
So, say Jake loses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Logan fight him?
No. Logan's a terrible boxer compared to Jake. He also just blew out his ACL.
Yeah. And shout out to Logan Paul.
Oh, holy shit.
His WWE.
Oh, fuck. You got to give him credit, too. He tore that shit up.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Right.
Who would have thought?
He's athletic as fuck. Both of them are.
Crazy.
Yeah. Did you see his little, what the fuck was it, where he did like a springboard into the ring, into a fucking clothesline?
Better than Adam Page.
Holy shit.
Crazy.
We got to do it like a WWE podcast.
I'll stay tuned. I'm with it. But, like, just how he can go out and just transition from the wavy-haired kid from Vine, who did just crazy shit, to the kid who got in trouble in Japan.
Oh, shit. The Japan shit. I forgot about that.
To... coming into being a boxer and having a shit record, and then finding your home in the WWE where you're turning heads and people are saying you're due for a belt already.
Right. His match with Roman was fucking good.
It was amazing.
It was a really good fucking match, and obviously like Roman like helped, but like he can fucking sell. Yeah. Like it's impressive. It really, both of them are. You got to give them all the props in the world. So, I drink Prime. Fuck it.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I might.
It's good.
But yeah, Jake Paul. Andrew Tate. I hope it happens.
I do too. It's what the world needs. Fuck Tommy Fury. I'm tired of his ass.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. Yeah. Like, they should have fought a while ago.
Yeah. Fury bitched out.
Yeah. This one's running away. This one's running away. It is what it is. Him and Tate needs to happen.
Yep.
Because I think if he beats Tate, I mean,
if he beats Tate, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I mean, his only option is to start fighting some
actual boxers. Yeah. Well, does he get like a Canelo fight then?
Why? So Canelo can work him?
Do you know how much money they would fucking make? That is like millions.
But I feel like they're like way too lopsided in weight for that.
I guess that's also true. Well, Canelo went up to what, 170 something for that last fight that he lost.
I don't see Jake.
No. Well, he also probably doesn't cut any weight because they don't actually care about weight classes. And I don't think they've had like weight limits, have they, on any of his fights?
Well, yeah, though. One guy who backed out.
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess because he's too fat.
Yeah.
Big
So
ass bitch.
I think Jake's right around like 190, 200.
Yeah.
Like that's what he's fighting.
People don't realize how big they fucking are. Like he's like 6'1", 6'2". They're big fucking dudes.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm all for Jake Paul and Logan Tate. Andrew Tate.
How the turns table. Hated this kid, and now we're both just on his bandwagon.
Yeah.
Something.
And like I said,
Gotta give props when it's due.
I will be on the Paul bandwagon if he fights Tate, just because Tate is just absolute horrible person. It's just a fucking douchebag.
He really is. He makes some good points every now and again, but he is a douchebag.
Yeah, I'll headbutt the shit. No, I can't do it. So yeah, Jake, I'm on your team, bro. Beat the shit out of this guy.
All right, so this is the topic that we have debated off podcast.
Yes.
For years at this point. We're going to talk about John Jones and Stipe Miocic. John Jones. You still there, pussy? All right, I'll let you lead this one off since you're the number one person in his fan club.
Yeah. All right. So when it comes to John Jones, I feel the exact same way I feel about Henry Cejudo.
Okay.
I don't think he deserves a title shot right away.
Thank you.
So I don't think the fight with Stipe should be for an interim title shot. I don't. Because I think that unsolidifies the run that Gane has been on, Tai Tuivasa has been on. I think Tom Aspinall would be in the same conversation if he didn't blow out his leg.
Yeah, he would.
You know, that Russian kid who's coming up that absolutely worked Derek Lewis. Spivak or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah. Lewis is done, by the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, those four guys, I feel like it's a spit in the face if they get jumped by Jones for a title shot. I do.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. His next fight, he just needs to fucking fight.
Yeah, I don't care who it is.
He just needs to fight.
Right.
I'm tired of just hearing about him. I'm Uncle Chael. I fucking love you, but if you make one more John Jones video, I swear to Christ, man.
He needs to fight someone, and it can't be for a title. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I don't think he can be out this long.
What about interim?
No, not even that.
Not even interim.
No.
Go, I don't know because when's Francis coming back? Nobody knows.
Who cares?
But he's the champ. He's got to fucking fight at
I'm
some point.
over him. I'm done.
You're over Francis?
Yes. I could give a shit less if I see him fight in the UFC
Whoa.
again.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm on that bandwagon.
Whoa.
I am not.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's waited all this time talking all that bullshit to fight no one.
Because nobody wants to fight him.
Bullshit.
Well, his knee's fucked up. He's getting fixed.
His knee.
His knee.
Whatever.
Oh, my knee.
Okay. If Francis leaves, could give two shits.
He's trying to fight Fury. Is that what he's trying to do?
Which fine. You want to go fight?
I'm not paying for that.
You want to go box Fury? Go ahead.
Fury is gonna. That's not even gonna be a contest.
No. Fury will make you look absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. So if he leaves, the interim fight that makes sense.
Yeah.
Stipe Gane.
I 100% agree.
Okay.
I love that.
Then
who do you have Jones fight?
Tai Tuivasa, baby.
Oh, that's not even gonna be a fucking contest. It's not. I love Tai.
Says who?
Did you watch the Gane fight?
Yeah.
It's gonna be worse than what fucking Jones does to him.
He was 2 seconds away from whooping Gane.
He caught him with one shot.
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
That's all any heavyweight needs.
I know.
So who do you give him? Aspinall when he gets back?
No, Jones. Who should fight? I honestly think I don't mind him fighting Stipe, but just not for a belt. It needs to be like a title eliminator.
So you get the winner of that to face Gane for the interim?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
That's what I do.
Or
if Francis wants to come back, you have Francis versus Gane for the title again. Because Gane's like the clear number one.
How do you do Stipe
Gane?
Stipe Francis 3?
After the last fight, I can't say that you do. It's been what, 2 years? Stipe hasn't fought anybody. He's not getting any younger.
Francis ain't fought nobody.
He fought Gane. Beat him.
I'm not sold on Gane.
Oh shit!
That's
Get
fine.
out of here.
That's fine.
He's the next heavyweight goat.
Anyway.
Wow, we agree on this a lot more than I thought we would.
Yeah. So I don't think he deserves the title shot.
Okay.
I don't.
Here's the hypothetical question. Say he went back to light heavyweight. Do you give him a title shot?
more in the question.
Yeah, I think he gets an immediate one at light heavyweight.
Yeah, it's definitely because I don't feel like light heavyweight is as competitive.
No, it's really not. Since he left, the depth of that division has been shit.
Like you've got, I mean, Jan's called him out numerous times.
Yeah.
So
I think he works Jan.
Yeah. So do you do Jan Jones just because?
Yeah. I don't think he can make that weight now though, because he said he's 260 or some bullshit like that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he just needs to fucking fight somebody because he's losing relevance. Like the more he doesn't fight, the more like new fans you get in, the more people forget about him. And plus, he's not getting fucking any younger either, man. He's in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if he keeps fucking around long enough, like he will get caught by somebody.
And I think all he needs to do, 2 fights and then he retires.
Yeah, honestly,
that's all he needs.
If he comes back, like if he actually comes back and he beats Stipe and Francis, like it's very, very hard at that point to make an argument against him.
Thank you.
It is, but I still will make that argument.
Listen, yeah, he comes back and he gets 2 fights. He gets the heavyweight title.
Yeah.
He's hard not to go down as the GOAT of all time.
Yeah,
okay,
other than those Picos.
Yeah, people are going to say the picogram, all the bullshit, he was on steroids, whatever. Okay? So those same people aren't putting GSP, and fuck what you say about GSP.
He's not on the sauce.
He was.
No.
I don't give a fuck what
Oh, come on.
Okay? And Silva aren't in their top 5.
No.
It's stupid.
Silva's not, because he's on the shit. He got caught. We'll have another podcast on our goats. Speaking about fucking goats, I almost forgot about this. Can we talk about Daniel fucking Cormier and his goat list? Holy shit, dog.
Yeah. Fighters of all time, MMA and boxing, and Amanda Nunes is 5.
I'm flab. First of all, the way he did the rankings were so stupid because he put like obviously love Muhammad Ali, but he put him on there because of his outside influence.
On. Yeah, I got to get my phone to show you this picture. I don't. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So, this motherfucker. Okay. So he puts. All right. Amanda Nunes 5.
Yep.
George St. Pierre 4.
Should be higher.
Muhammad Ali 3.
Okay.
Khabib 2.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather 1.
Okay.
What the fuck is he smoking?
I don't know.
I don't. 2 of those people
Yeah.
should be in the top 5, in my opinion.
Who are those 2?
Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
And I'm not a Floyd fan.
I'm not either.
But I think if you're talking top 5 fighters of all time, those are the only 2 that make sense. You can make a conversation for George.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Khabib, no. Nunes, no.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
So who's your top 5? Just off the cuff, because we didn't prepare for this.
I mean, top 5 fighters of all time.
Yeah, we'll do MMA and boxing. Because, I mean, there's a bunch of, like, kickboxers and, like, wrestling and that stuff. We'll just do
I mean, you got to
MMA and boxing.
You got to, in any particular order or just 5?
You didn't have to be ordered. Just say,
okay.
Your 5.
So, Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Mike Tyson.
Thank you.
John Jones.
Okay.
Canelo.
Okay.
And I mean, do you put in Sonny Liston or Joe Frazier? I mean,
what about Roy Jones Jr.?
You could,
yeah.
But do you notice who's not in there? Amanda Nunes, George St. Pierre, or Khabib Nurmagomedov? What? No.
All right. So
go ahead. Yeah, I gotta listen.
Okay.
I can't.
All right. So. As much as I hate him, you do got to put Floyd in there. He's 50-0 or whatever the fuck he is. Although the people that he fought were not at the right times. Manny Pacquiao. I am going to have GSP in my top 5. I think he's the GOAT of MMA, so I think you have to put him in there.
Okay.
I have Mike Tyson. I got Roy Jones Jr. And then I don't have Muhammad Ali just because of, like, the way Daniel had him in there is because of, like, all the stuff he did outside of boxing. Which is great, but if you make that argument, then I feel like you would have to put Conor in your top 5 because he changed MMA as a whole.
So if you do that, you have to put Ronda Rousey in there for changing women's MMA?
Sure, you would think so, right? Because she revolutionized women. As much as people hate on her, she made women's MMA.
Right.
And then my fifth one, shit, I don't know. As much as I hate him, you'd probably have to put Jones in there. It's just an overall athlete. Right. He's hard to beat. Well, look at his brothers and shit. Like, as athletes.
And honestly, I wouldn't be upset putting Cormier in there.
Can we talk about how Cormier is like got the shittiest luck in the entire world?
He really does.
Like he in wrestling in college, he had to go up against Chip Sanderson, like the GOAT of all time.
Right.
And then in MMA, he gets Jones, and Stipe.
Right. And here's the thing: if Jones comes back and beats Stipe, in my opinion, Cormier has to go down as one of the top 3 MMA fighters of all time.
Yeah.
Because the only 2 guys he's lost to
are arguably the 2 best that they're in their weight classes.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's
and he has a win over Stipe. Let's not forget that. Like, he beat him. Yeah.
We had to beat Jones.
No.
But yeah.
Here we go.
But yeah, and he beat Stipe.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be mad if he squeaked in the top 5 spot.
I have him in my top 5, like just MMA.
But I don't understand.
Oh, can I take back Jones and put fucking Triple C in there as a combat athlete? That's my top 5. Henry Cejudo, what up, King of Cringe?
I just don't understand someone of Cormier's caliber.
Yeah.
How that can be your top 5?
Because he's on ESPN. That's why.
Who gives a shit?
It's because he's trying to.
So where's Tyson? But because Tyson went to jail, he's not. He can't be in the top 5.
Did I put Tyson in my? I did, right? Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, how does that escape your mind?
It's got to be just because of all the other.
Like,
shit.
and then where's like Lennox Lewis?
Right.
Like, he was the fucking man forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Where is, fucking George Foreman?
Right.
Okay, and all of his wins, I think only 6 of them were by decision.
Right. Knocking the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand Khabib and
Nunez. He put Khabib in there because Khabib's his boy.
I don't give a fuck if he's your boy or not. Like, anyway, I'm not a Khabib fan, obviously. I don't see, like, I don't even think he's top 5 in all of MMA.
Khabib?
Yes.
He's on my fringe.
Yeah, he's got 29 wins.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Like 20 of those were against cans in Russia.
Exactly.
Right. Just like Ben Askren when he was like 20 and something up.
And won.
Yeah.
They came over to UFC and got fucking smoked.
Right. All right.
I don't understand.
Let's go into the big show here. Predictions for 281. Start off by saying send off to Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
Retirement fight, man.
Well done.
Yeah, what a fucking career. A lot of great fucking moments. He was in his heyday, like when I think we were both really getting into it. The Maynard fights, the BJ. I remember when he beat BJ Penn, and that was the like upset of the fucking century.
Oh yeah. No one thought he could do it.
Yeah. Penn was the shit.
Yep. Yeah, nobody could touch him.
Yeah.
As soon as he won that lightweight belt, he was God.
Yeah. Speaking of Penn, you see that video from like a couple years ago where he got knocked out? Outside of some bar? Yeah. Holy shit. Makes you wonder what would happen to you, you know? God damn.
Get my ass kicked.
Right. But yeah, send off to Frankie Edgar. He's just, I heard a stat where I think they said only 2 out of his last like 16 fights have been somebody outside of the top 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the murderer's row.
Yeah.
Murderer's row, honestly.
And I feel like, you and I talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
That, we watched all the Embedded, we watched the press conferences.
Yeah, he wasn't even on Embedded, was he?
No, and I feel like he got no respect for this being his last fight.
And the crowd loved him every time they asked him a question, because it's MSG.
But it's like he got very little time. Like, if this was, I almost feel like anyone else's retirement fight. Yeah. It would have got more press.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know it was until I watched the interview, or like the presser, that it was his retirement fight. I had no idea.
And whoever this guy is he's fighting is a fucking douchebag. He's like, well, it's my time. He's old man. He's going, fuck you, man.
Yeah,
like,
I hope Frankie goes out on a high note. I really do.
Like, watching him get knocked out by Sandhagen with that knee.
And then the Cheeto Vera front kick.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
God, it was almost as bad as when Ferguson got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why he didn't get more respect when it came to the press conference or any of these embedded episodes.
Yeah.
Like, granted, I get it. He's not one of the top 3 fights that's going on.
But it's still his fucking retirement
Right.
fight.
He's been on top for how long?
Yeah, years.
He's fought who's who.
Everybody.
Yeah. And he's getting nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. It's almost Jose just retired, right? But he didn't have an actual retirement fight.
No,
though.
he just left.
Yeah. But I mean, good for Frankie. Hopefully he goes out on a high note. Hopefully he doesn't get fucked up.
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pulling for him.
So let's go into Megan McKay's on the fucking card.
I love me some meatball.
Oh, dude, she's something, isn't she?
Oh my
Patty
God.
Pimlet's fighting on the next card too. These English bitches are taking over.
Listen. I'm a Patty fan.
People
People like to talk shit.
I love me some Patty.
People like to talk shit, and they put all these stupid pictures and shit of him getting bloated and all. Who the fuck cares?
He makes weight.
Right, the dude makes weight, and
Ask Hamzat.
Right, and he comes in and fucking does work.
I will say, when he is in Europe and when that crowd starts chanting, "Oh, Paddy the Baddie,"
Oh my God,
holy
it's
shit,
crazy.
dude, I get tingles, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. He's got something special.
Right. Do I think he's like a top guy?
No.
Not
Is he ever
right
going to
now.
get the title? Probably not.
No.
But that's all right.
Right, but he is.
He's entertaining.
Right.
When he twerked on that fucking dude.
Oh my God, he's what Connor was.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he's a little bit more flamboyant than what Connor was.
Yeah.
Like Connor had like more of a rough like.
His was so like. His
like,
was so like mystical.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you how it is. Like, I don't give a fool. Like, he don't care.
That fucking accent.
Yeah,
dude.
he doesn't care.
Holy shit. You know,
Like,
I hope Megan goes out there and wins, though. I really like her.
Listen, if she gives a couple more fights, she's in a title contention.
Yeah.
She really is. I mean, she's.
What's she at? Is she 25? Or 35? Fuck, I can't remember.
She might be strong. Yeah, let's look it up.
It's-
Hold on. Don't mind us, folks. It'll be alright.
After this, we'll talk about Chandler and Poirier after this.
I'm almost positive she's strong. Flyweight.
Oh, okay.
Flyweight.
Okay.
So, I mean, she's got. I mean, the girl she's fighting has 1 loss.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough fight, but.
So, but I just think she's got. The hype is so big on her right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
she could
like
get
I
a
said,
huge push.
couple more wins, and she's there.
Strawweight, that's Esparza, right?
She's flyweight.
God, I can't get
So
the
I think
It's
that's
Shevchenko.
Right. So she's got to wait till she retires.
I don't know.
To win a
Shevchenko's last match, she did not look good. She arguably lost that fight.
So, we're going right into Shevchenko. I don't think she loses, and she retires on top.
I'd love that for her. I think she needs to fight Nunes again.
I still think she wins that fight.
I think she does too. I'd love to see that.
Right. So Molly's sitting at 15 at
Yeah.
flyweight right now.
Yeah.
So she gets this win.
Mm-hmm.
Does she
The
go
top
up?
10.
I mean, does she go up and take Jennifer Maia?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
What's she rank?
She is 8 right
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, throw her into the top 10.
now. Macy Barber even.
Macy, I love me some Macy Barber.
I mean, she's there. I mean, the girl she's fighting. The girl she's fighting is 12.
Yeah, I think you throw her into the top, lower top 10.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, you said you had something to say about Dan Hooker. What you got to say about him?
oh, I don't know why the fuck he's on this main card.
Yeah.
I am not on this Dan Hooker bandwagon. Like, I know he's with Izzy and Volk.
He's
and
lost his last 3.
4 out of the last 5.
Yeah, he's not good.
No, I don't understand why he's on this main card. And somebody like Dominic Reyes, he hasn't done shit either. But
He's on the prelims though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Why
by the
is
way.
he on the prelims, but Hooker's on the main card?
It's just probably because of Izzy.
But why is Molly on the prelims? I think more people follow Molly McCann than fucking Dan Hooker.
You're probably not wrong.
I would
They gotta
much
get
rather,
somebody to watch the prelims though.
I would much rather watch Molly McCann than Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
I would
Me
much
too.
rather watch Dominic Reyes than Dan Hooker. And
Yeah.
I fucking hate Dominic Reyes.
I agree. He shouldn't be on the main card. It's probably
No.
just because of his name. But like you said, he's lost 4 of the last fucking 5.
Right, and he's gonna lose this one.
He should retire.
Right, he needs to be done.
His chin is gone.
Yeah, like I get he's only on there because of Izzy and Volk and
Right.
they want to get that whole team on the card. I get it.
God, I can't wait to go in on Izzy. Holy shit.
Oh, just wait. So I get what they're trying to do. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he deserves to be on the main card. I don't think he deserves the spotlight. I don't. Because he's gonna go out there and look stupid as fuck like he has his last fights.
Yep.
Hands down, just walking in and get his fucking chin rocked.
Bam.
That's what he's gonna do.
I don't disagree.
So yeah, that's my Dan Hooker rant. I think he's overrated as fuck, even though he's not really rated. I think he needs to. I think he should be. I think he should have been on the early prelims.
Okay.
And he needs to make room for other people that are on the rise.
I agree.
He's on his way up.
All right, let's move into the first of the big fights here. Let's do Chandler and Poirier. I'll start this one off.
All right.
I was torn on this because I honestly I love both of these dudes.
Yep.
Chandler has emerged as probably my favorite fighter in the UFC.
It's hard not to like him.
It really is.
It's hard not to like him because he's so positive.
He is, and like goddamn, he sounds like fucking like Steve Rogers. like he sounds like fucking Captain America. But goddamn it, I fucking love it. Every time he gets up there and talks, he's like, I just got to do what's best for the company and Dana and this and that, and I fucking love it.
Right, and he doesn't care.
No,
like he will go out there and just be a fucking warrior.
Dude, he just wants to put on good fights.
That's it.
Which he's been saying, but at the press conference, he did not say that.
He did not.
He said he wants to win.
He wants to win.
And I think he's going to take Poirier down.
I hope he does.
I don't want either of them to lose because I like both of them. I really do. But I think Chandler's going to come out. I think he's going to be wrestling heavy. Yep. He's got to be if he wants to win this fight.
That's his only option.
Poirier's boxing is too good.
If he goes toe to toe,
he does. Chandler, I love him, but he swings at everything. Yep. He throws for the fences. He doesn't have setups. He comes in rushing. He's going to get pieced apart by Poirier if he does that.
His only chance is if he comes out and gets 2-3 takedowns.
Dude, and like
around
that fucking double that he put on Ferguson. That's fucking quick as shit. Still. So I think he wins, and I'll tell you what, if he wins, especially in spectacular fashion, some way, the world is his fucking oyster.
Yep.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants. If he wants Conor, he probably can fucking get him. If he wants a title shot, he'll probably jump Beneil and get a fucking title shot.
Yep.
He really will. He can literally do whatever the fuck he wants at that point.
Yep. I don't disagree with you. I am 100% in agreement with what you said. I think he goes out, he wrestles his ass off, and he doesn't let Poirier stand and bang like he wants to do.
Yeah.
Because Poirier, he might have some ground game. It's not close to what Chandler has.
No,
it's not.
His only chance is if he submits him, which I don't think he's going to.
I don't know. And I just hope Chandler doesn't think he can go in and he's going to go out there and he's going to stand and he's going to bang toe-to-toe with Poirier because he will get absolutely torn up.
He will. I mean, look what Poirier did to Gaethje and what Gaethje did to Chandler. Yeah. Not that MMA math works, but it would be worse. Yeah, it would be.
It would be worse.
So
I think Chandler gets the win.
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. I think he's got the choice. Does he want the title fight?
Yeah.
Because it's more than his.
Yeah. He's jumping Beneil and everybody, especially if he like somehow knocks Poirier out or submits him or something. He's jumping him.
Yep.
As much as that sucks for Beneil because he put on a hell of a performance.
He fucking did. He really did. But yeah, I think you're right. I think if he goes out there and he beats Poirier in almost any fashion, he jumps Beneil.
Yeah.
But then, does he really want that fight though? He came over here to get a title.
Right.
Okay? He's had a title shot.
Right.
Got knocked out. Okay, but now he's getting up there.
I think it also matters who wins the title. If Islam wins or if Volk wins, I think he definitely wants a title shot.
I think if Volk wins, you have an interim shot for 55. I don't think Volk stays at 55.
Oh, you don't? You think he just vacates the title instantly?
Yep.
I don't think they'll let him do that. I think they'll make him fight once.
Conor did.
Huh?
Conor did.
Conor is Conor. Nobody's Conor.
I'm just saying. Has Nunes has been the only one
to
defend her belt at both weight classes?
No.
Who did?
Cormier did. He defended at heavyweight and light heavyweight.
Who did he defend at light heavyweight?
I don't fucking remember.
I don't think he did. I think as soon as he won the heavyweight belt.
Did he vacate it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe he was the first ever to defend at 2 different weight classes, but maybe not simultaneously.
He might have been.
You know what I'm saying?
I think as soon as he was double champ, he didn't go back down to light heavyweight.
Well, yeah, because then it was Jones versus Gustafsson, right? Was it for the interim?
The interim.
Yeah.
So
okay, maybe you're right.
So with Nunes being the only one to defend actually 2 weight classes, I don't see Volk doing it. I think if he comes in, beats Islam for 55 and has both belts.
Yeah. You think he just goes back to 45?
Yeah. He gets one more win and says, fuck it, I'm done.
Or maybe he retires, yeah.
For what? He's done. He'll go out as the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter.
Yeah.
And call it a day.
Yeah. I guess I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, but I mean, I think it depends on who wins that match, what Chandler wants to do.
Yeah. I'm with. I think he fights Conor.
I think he
does.
But
I don't think it's 55.
I think it's 70.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
What speaking?
I wouldn't hate it.
Speaking of 70, what does Poirier do if he loses? Retires.
Yes.
I said he goes to 70. He fights somebody there.
I think he retires because I think if he goes to 70, he loses. To anybody.
Him and Covington had some beef.
Go. Covington will beat the shit out of him. Go ahead.
I don't know. Covington's a small 70.
You're worried about wrestling? Covington would make him look stupid.
Covington throws more than Chandler does.
Okay. If Poirier goes to 70, he's an idiot.
I think that's what he does.
He needs to retire.
Well, he just got that UFC deal. His hot sauce.
He can go ahead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He can retire then. Right? He's got money.
If he loses to Chandler, the only thing is for him to retire. For him to want to go to 70, he would have to fight.
That was just something I was throwing out because he's got no other options. If he loses to Chandler, he's fucked.
Yeah, he would have to fight
somebody in the top 10,
like Neil Golf or
Magny. Yeah.
Which,
not a bad fight.
I still think he gets worked.
Yeah, I think he's too small for 70 for like title shots.
I think if he loses to Chandler, he needs to retire.
He needs to retire
because he'll go down as one of the top lightweights of all time. He has to.
Yeah.
Did
he actually get a title? Just interim title. That sucks, man.
Right.
Couldn't win the big one.
I think he's good enough to have a title.
Yeah.
But just the guys he was with at the time.
He's like another Tony. Had the interim, but should have been the champ.
Yeah, he's one of the journeymen.
Yeah.
But
gotta give credit though. He made his money off Conor, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think you and I are both in agreement that Chandler. And here's the thing: I think this goes down to a split decision.
Oh, okay.
I do. This is one of the ones I was telling you about.
Okay.
2 out of the 3 I have going to a split decision.
Okay.
Okay. I've got this one. I think that the first round is a feel-out round.
Okay.
Okay. Chandler loses that round. Just because.
Okay.
Then he realizes, okay, I really can't stand with this guy.
Right.
Next 2 rounds, nothing but takedowns.
Okay.
And he wins in the second and third.
I could see it happening. I think I want to say Chandler wins by some sort of something, but probably decision. Yeah, decision for Chandler. Yeah. I'll say like unanimous though.
All right. It'll be interesting. It's like they said, it's the people's fight. They want to see.
It is. That's the one I'm most excited for.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Why don't you lead us off with the spars and Wei Ling? Tell me what you got on them.
All right. So, me personally, I've got this. Might be the one I have the most actually written down about.
Interesting.
Because I did the most research on it. Just because I'm not huge in women's MMA.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
Like I know the names.
Right.
Like I can tell you who I think's good. I did my research on this.
Okay.
Okay. Sparza.
Yeah.
Hasn't lost since 2018.
Yep.
Okay, and she was the very first women's strawweight champion.
Then Joanna came in and worked that ass.
Right. Come in.
R.I.P. to the GOAT, Rihanna.
Right.
Or Joanna, though.
She comes in 8 years later, gets the title back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell of a story.
After never really defending it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the fight that she won the title, it might go down as one of the most boring fights in MMA history.
I will say that's one of the few cards that I actually got to watch all the way through, and I was terribly disappointed.
Right. It was one of the most boring fights that I think I've ever seen.
It was terrible.
And in my opinion, I don't think she won the fight.
No, I think Rose won the fight.
Right. In a terrible fashion.
Yeah.
She shouldn't even have the belt right now.
No, she shouldn't.
Okay.
I'm glad she won because Rose, neither of them deserved to win, but I'm glad Rose didn't win because she could have done so much more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, okay, so now you go to Wei Ling.
Yeah.
Okay. Her 2 losses.
Yep.
Since 2013.
Right. Rose.
Are to Rose.
Rose.
Okay. Which.
And the second one is arguable.
Right. She didn't lose.
Right.
I don't care who you are.
Right.
Okay. But then, Esparza.
Yeah.
Wins a split decision to Rose, which there's absolutely no way.
Right.
So people are going to give Esparza the edge because she beat Rose, but Weili's lost twice to her.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
MMA math does not work.
Let's calm down, folks. Because who beat Esparza for the belt?
Joanna, right?
And who beat Joanna twice?
Weili.
Weili. Made her look like fucking Rocky from the goddamn... Like, the thing on her head was fucking massive.
Don't talk about my girl like that, man. I love her for Joanna.
So, I think Weili wins by KO, TKO.
Oh, wow.
In the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I think if it goes to the 5th,
you think Esparza's gonna win?
She's got a lot more chance to win.
Yeah, yeah.
But Weili is so fucking big, man.
I noticed that in Embedded. She is stacked, dude.
She's so big and she's so strong.
Yeah.
I don't think Esparza's gonna be ready for it. She can say, her coach said, well, we train with the men. She's got her with the men. Okay.
Right.
Weili is a fucking man. Like, she will come at you and rip your throat out.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all. We're in the same boat on this.
I don't, and I think if Weili wins,
yeah,
I think Esparza gets a rematch. Oh, who else is gonna fight her?
You got Lamos. She's on a.
I've got that too.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying if Esparza wins, Lamos gets the next title shot.
I think Lamos gets the next title shot regardless.
You think?
Yeah.
I think Esparza gets an immediate rematch.
No.
They gotta give it to her.
Why?
Because she did it 8 years later.
Oh, okay.
If Weili beats her...
If she knocks her the fuck out, no.
If she beats her early,
yeah, no
way.
I think if she beats her by decision, I think...
You think?
Yeah. Why would the UFC want Esparza as the champion?
They gave her the fucking split decision over Rose.
They didn't, but...
Yes, they did.
No, so I completely agree. I got Weili winning this. She's been working with Cejudo. Yep. Shout out to Triple C.
There's a lot of guys going with him now.
He is. He's a hell of a fucking coach, man.
Did you hear that Gastelum training with
him
really?
Now? Going
down to 70.
Wasn't he at 70 for a while?
Then he went back up to 85. But now he's going back down
He
to
just
70.
looks so doughy all the time, you know?
But I think at 70 he's going to look a lot thinner.
Yeah, he should.
But anyway.
But yeah, I got Weili winning. Working with Cejudo. She's more well-rounded than Esparza. I think her stand-up is far better. Yep. Like you said, she's built like a brick fucking shit house. She's stacked.
And Esparza's going to try and wrestle her.
Yeah.
I
mean, she can't get taken down. Rose took her down, but Rose also took Esparza down. So.
Right. And if she takes Weili down, you better keep her down. Mm-hmm. If she gets up, she's gonna fucking rock your world.
Right.
You gotta keep her down.
So we both got Esparza losing.
Yep.
What does she do? Because you can't have her go against Rose again. But what does Rose do? Because they're not giving her a fucking title shot. She needs to fight somebody else.
Do you give Rose Lamos?
You could. You got that as a title eliminator. I wouldn't hate that.
Then what? You put Esparza with Andrade?
Yeah, you could do Andrade. Have they fought? You know, if 2, that's fine.
Yeah,
might have.
Yeah. I mean, her being a champion and coming back fighting another former champion. Yeah. I mean, they can sell that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be easier to sell a Rose fight if Weili wins.
Yep.
But I mean, if fucking Esparza wins, it's got to be Lamos. I don't know fucking anybody else in that division.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Wow, that was actually easy. This next one's not gonna be.
Oh, you go ahead, sir.
Okay.
You lead this one off.
We'll start out. All right, main event: Stylebender versus Alex Pereira. It's tough to call. It is. I got Alex winning. I think he's gonna win by knockout. I think he's gonna knock him out again. Listen. I watched the interviews. Alex said the first person to shoot is a bitch. And Izzy was just like, oh, no, it's not a bitch for shooting. Izzy's going to come out and try to take him down.
goddamn right he is.
He's scared to strike with this man now.
Right.
Right, and he's not going to be able to take him down.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. I think Alex is going to do it, and he's going to do it in devastating fashion in the first round. I got a first round knockout.
Wow.
Within a couple minutes. I think he comes out, hits him with the Sean Strickland left hook, right fucking follow-up as he's falling down. That left hook.
No shit.
That left hook is dangerous, dude.
First round?
First round.
Wow.
First round. I think he comes out and not blitzes him, but I think he puts the pressure on him. He has to. If this goes past 3, then Izzy wins, because that means he's just fucking humping him against the cage.
I'm in shock.
Yeah, I really do.
I am in shock.
And don't get me wrong, like I like Izzy. Like I really do. I think he's a good champion most of the time. Most of the time when he's not just leg kicking and jabbing people to death. But he's doing the Floyd Mayweather. He's smart. You know what I mean? So you can't knock him too much. But I think Alex wins. But I think his title reign is short-lived. I think he loses his next fight, whoever it is. Or he may just say, "Fuck all of you. I beat him 3 times and I'm out and retire."
Okay. Wow. I'm tilted. Okay. All right. So he beats him.
Yep.
Then who beats him?
Any wrestler. Any Bo Nickel.
Okay. All right. So, Jesus Christ. All right. So we're on opposite sides for this one.
Okay. About fucking time, goddammit.
Okay. So I think Izzy wins.
Okay.
But it is not going to be an exciting fight. It's not. Because it can't be.
No. If it is exciting, he loses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the only chance that he has to knock out Pereira is if he gets a counter shot.
Okay. Yep.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I have him winning by split decision.
Okay.
Because I think Pereira lands some shots.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely do. I think Pereira makes him... Because he's not scared to bang.
Pereira? No.
Right. And I think he's the only one that's going to not be scared to throw with Izzy.
He's done it twice.
Right.
in 12-ounce gloves. Now
right.
he's in 4.
Right. So I think that it's going to be... It's going to go down to the 5th round.
Okay. And
just like you said, if it goes past the 3rd, Izzy wins.
I do agree with that.
And because I don't see Izzy going into a throwing match with him. Okay, everyone thought he was scared to throw with Costa, and he knocked him the fuck out.
Costa's different than fucking people.
Exactly. So I think that Izzy goes out, and he has a fight similar to what he had with Cannonier.
Yeah.
Because Cannonier has heavyweight power, which not many 85s do.
If Izzy wins, I almost see it like Francis and Gone.
Yep.
That's exactly how it has to play out for him.
Because I do see him wrestling.
Yep.
And I do see him being successful with his takedowns.
How good is his wrestling, though?
How good is Pereira's defense?
Oh, it's just got to be better than his offense.
Yeah, I think when it comes to being more well-rounded,
Izzy,
I think Izzy has it.
He has to be. He's been in it longer.
Exactly. So I think that Pereira is trying to train for the Izzy of old, not for the Izzy of new.
Just the statements that Izzy has made, though, he's trying to justify everything in his head. He's like, "Oh, my striking is much better made for MMA than kickboxing," or "Oh, see what happens when we're in 4-ounce gloves." Bro, you got knocked out in 12-ounce gloves.
Right. And I get it. Some of his comebacks make no sense.
Right. There's some times where you just got to be like, he fucking got me. Bro.
And I think in the press conference, he lost the exchanges.
Oh, yeah.
He seemed nervous.
He seemed scared.
But then on the flip side, is that just him being just dedicated and being focused on, okay, this guy did beat me twice.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and run my mouth and look stupid.
Right.
I've really got to focus on beating this guy.
Right. It's hard to talk shit when you got beat twice. Right. Now, arguably, the first fight, he could have won.
Yeah.
And the second fight, he had good moments, and he possibly was winning.
Yeah, but he got knocked out.
Before he got knocked the fuck out.
He got knocked out.
Yeah.
But I don't... And I see it going, Pereira's going to be almost
You think he's gonna be like overconfident?
Yeah, he's gonna come in and really want to look for that first punch.
Right.
I think it's gonna be like a Whitaker situation where Izzy's gonna be leaning back, catching with a right or a left, and he's gonna fucking give him in the chin.
I mean, it's definitely possible because like I think they both know that this, if Pereira's gonna win, it's gotta be quick and early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gotta be a knockout.
Yeah.
Because I don't see him winning on the card.
No,
I don't.
Unless they just kickbox for 5 fucking rounds.
Which I think, if Izzy does that, he's a fucking moron.
Yeah, which he's not.
Because he's lost twice.
He's shown to have high fight IQ. Like, he can stick to a game plan.
Yep. So, like I said, I think Izzy wins split decision because I do think Pereira lands some shots on him. I do. I think it's hard for him not to.
I think if he lands a shot on him, it's fucking over.
I don't think Izzy's chin is that. You saw him in the Gastelum fight?
Gastelum doesn't hit as hard as that fucking dude.
Oh, stop it. I bet you it's close.
I bet you it's
not. Did you see his fucking lip?
Did you see Sean Strickland doing the fucking stanky leg? Holy shit. I'll tell you what. I have never seen 2 more accurate punches in my life than that left hook, and as he's falling, hitting him with the right fucking hand. Yeah. The dude is deadly, man.
He did knock shit out.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, and all it takes is one.
I don't think Izzy is going to be dumb enough.
I don't think it's about being dumb enough. I think he's just going to get caught.
I don't think he's going to go toe to toe. If he doesn't go toe to toe, he doesn't get caught.
So he's just going to come out and shoot.
I think he's going to jab, play the outside, and then when Pereira rushes in to try and get his left hand, he's going to get taken down.
I don't know. I think if Izzy's going to do any kind of wrestling, I think he's going to try to push him against the fence.
I think that's worse.
Because he said he wants to feel him in the clinch. No homo.
I think that's terrible.
Yeah.
I think him and Pereira in the clinch. Pereira's got way more chance to land a close left.
Yeah, hit him with an uppercut or something.
Yeah, he needs to shoot from the outside, get him on some kind of crazy ankle pick.
How good is his wrestling to do that though? I don't think it's good enough.
But how good does it have to be?
Any idiot can sprawl, man.
But
enough.
Nah, I don't know.
The way my predictions have gone, I'm sure Izzy's going to come out and knock this motherfucker out in like 3 seconds. Holy shit. But, I mean, if Izzy comes out and hits him with a legitimate, like, a fucking double leg or like a high crotch and takes him down, fucking all power to him. You are the fucking go to 185. Ain't nobody going to fucking touch you. But I don't think that's going to happen. No, but now, where do they go next?
Okay, so... Alright, so Izzy wins.
Yep.
He has to get the winner of Whitaker Costa.
Yeah, I guess.
I know. Who else is there?
That, or he goes to 205 again and fights Yuri if he beats Glover.
Which he's not, but that's fine.
I mean, what else does he have to do?
Right. I think the only thing is to him have a Whitaker 2.
Whitaker 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, because he knocked him out the first time, and then they had a split decision the next time.
I really fought twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's got to. Well, I mean, it's got to. Yeah, it's got to be.
It's like a Holloway Volk situation.
Because Whitaker's going to beat Costa.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
So it's got to be Izzy Whitaker. Now, Pereira on the other hand.
If he loses, he's fucked.
If he loses and sticks around,
yeah.
At 185,
he's fucked.
You give him one more fight, and then you watch him sail on back home to Brazil.
Yeah.
You give him Chimaev at 85.
You give him Chimaev, you give him Vettori, you give him Whitaker. Anybody that has takedowns, and he's fucked. Yeah. He really is.
I think if Pereira loses, his only shot is he's going to retire.
Yeah. And
say, okay, this wasn't for me, whatever. Or Dana gives him Chimaev and says, okay, you wanted to call out my champ, now you get the next one.
Here's the question. Let's say Alex loses on a split decision, and it's controversial. Do you give him a rematch? Because I could see him doing it.
I mean, like I said, I've got him winning by a split decision. So I've got Izzy winning in a close fight.
Right.
Do you give him a rematch if he's not? No. I think if he's not the champ, he doesn't get that immediate rematch. Yeah. He doesn't get it. Unless Izzy really wants to give it to him, which I don't think he will. No. If he comes out and he beats him in MMA, he's like, fuck it, I'm done. I
don't disagree. I think if If Alex wins, though, depending on how it is, if he knocks him out, I don't think they're going to give Izzy a rematch.
Oh, no, I think you're wrong.
You think he gets a rematch?
Absolutely.
Why? So they can fight for the 4th time?
Yep. I think if Alex loses, Izzy gets an automatic rematch, no matter how he loses.
If Alex wins?
Yeah, if Alex wins, Izzy gets an immediate rematch, no matter how he loses.
I don't think so. I think if Alex wins, I think he gets the winner of Cost.
He's beat everyone else.
Huh?
He's literally beat everyone else.
Is he?
Everyone.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have beaten Alex.
Okay, so you give him a second shot, and then if he beats him, you have a 3. There's absolutely no way with how he's cleared the division, you don't give him an immediate rematch. Just like Amanda got her fucking immediate.
That's because there's nobody else to fight in that division.
There's no one else to fight at 85.
What is Usman getting a rematch?
Yeah.
Is he?
They're supposed to fight in London.
Oh, that's right, the Wembley.
Yeah, and then that's supposed to be the same card as Chimaev and Covington.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I could see them giving it to him. I don't.
If they don't, who are they gonna give it to?
Winner Whitaker and Costa.
That would be shameful. I don't know how I'd feel about it.
How much? Say Izzy gets knocked the fuck out. How much?
Still gets a rematch.
No, just listen.
I'm listening.
How much is his just confidence in like mental headspace just derailed?
A lot.
Because then it's just this one guy you can't fucking beat.
Just like Cormier and Jones.
Yeah, you're fucked.
But he still fights him. How many times did Cormier and Jones fight?
2.
How many times were they supposed to fight?
8.
Right. So they were gonna send it. How many times were Ferguson and Khabib supposed to fight? 5, 6.
I think it was legitimately like 8 or 9 times.
That's what I'm saying. They want to see that fight, and I'm telling you.
So then you're just gonna keep giving him rematches till he wins.
To your champ? No, not until he wins. No, if he loses twice,
yeah,
never again. I'm saying there's absolutely no way if Pereira comes out and beats Izzy.
Yeah.
That Izzy doesn't get an immediate.
I think if he starches him, I don't think he does, and I think they give it to the winner of Whitaker versus Costa.
That's tough.
Who's Whitaker, who then wins, and then Izzy gets a rematch with Whitaker
and beats him again.
No, Whitaker won last time.
He hadn't beat him.
He won the split decision.
No.
Okay.
No. Listen.
Listen, Linda.
If Izzy gets what about this? What about this? Izzy gets starched.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, we talking starched, or we talking like McGregor Aldo starched?
You tell me. You're the one saying he's going to get starched.
Okay, I'll say within the first 2 minutes of the first round.
Wow. Okay. So say he gets beat that bad.
People don't place bets on my picks. Okay? I'm just letting you know right now.
So he gets beat that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Izzy walks around at what? 220?
No, he walks around at like 205. He got to cut like no weight.
To go to light heavyweight?
Or yeah, like the high 190s, like right at 200.
Okay, so never mind. I was gonna say, do you do Izzy Jones now?
No, because Jones is too fucking fat. He's 280 pounds.
But I'm saying if Izzy walked around at 220,
yeah.
I mean,
if Izzy wins, like if Izzy knocks Alex out, I think he has to like move up, or go to 205 again, because there's nobody.
I agree.
Or especially if he fights Whitaker again and beats him.
Yep.
Like, there's absolutely nothing left for him to do that weight class.
Yep, I agree. And I think if he becomes double champ, he does just like Volk, that I think he just retires.
Dude, I don't know. He's so young, though.
He's done everything. Cleared out 185, went up to 205, won a title. What's there left to do?
Do you think he can beat Yuri, though?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't think Yuri... I think Glover was careless.
He was.
And he lost that fight.
Yes.
Because he was winning by all stretches of the imagination.
It was close going into the 5th, and he was winning the 5th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll do this on the next podcast, obviously.
Yes.
I think Glover is going to make it look easy in this next fight.
I got Yuri. Already putting it out there.
Okay. We'll discuss that. But I think if Adesanya comes up to 205 and fights Glover, he beats Glover.
I don't think. I think Glover's too big.
And I think he beats Yuri. I think that he was overconfident when fighting Jan, and I don't think he took it seriously.
No, I think Jan just fucking wrestled the fuck out of him because he's a big fucking dude, and Izzy's not big enough for that weight class.
Okay, so what does he do? Does he go up to 205?
I mean,
or does he say, "Give me Chimaev"?
Yeah.
Or does he call him out himself?
Yeah, he could call out Chimaev, which is dumb on his part.
Right. Because I personally think Chimaev beats him.
I think so too. What if we're gonna end on this? What if Izzy wins and he grabs that mic and he says, "Bo Nickel, I want you. You've been talking all that shit, boy."
Then you make Nickel Chimaev. Seriously. And you make that for the next title of 185.
Dana, we just solved your problems. You're welcome.
Dana, we got you. Hit us up. Gingy and the Fat Man.
That's right.
We got all your problems figured out.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's the end to another good episode.
Yeah.
Fat Man, we'll see you next time.
And man, we'll see you guys on YouTube.
Hey.